And welcome. It is 12 o'clock. Do you need the microphone? Yeah, it's a little bit noisy. Hello, Anne. Welcome. I was just saying to Rosalind that um, it's a little sad that today is our last. Welcome, Carrie. Today is our last official RTPfit meditation of this season, and that there is a YouTube channel. We think it's under Research Triangle Park headquarters, where you can go and revisit all of these meditations. And then there's also all of the yoga classes, all of the offerings, all of the lunch and learns, and everything that they offer here at Frontier RTP is available on this YouTube channel. So if you want to go back and revisit some of the meditations that spoke to you, or if you missed some, they're all there. So a deep bow to RTP, Frontier RTP, for this meditation series. And deep bow to each and every one of you, whether today's your first time or your 20th time to join us in the hammocks or online. And a deep bow to the practice. Appreciation and gratitude. So the saying goes, if you want to be happy, be grateful. If you want to be happy, be grateful. And most everybody you know wants to be happy. You know, how we imagine our happiness, though, varies from person to person. And we think the formula is, once we're happy, then we'll be grateful. But is that really true? Do you see family and friends and see how their life is and think, well, they should be grateful and they should be happy? And are they? Are we? We look at our own life and think, look at my life. Should I be happy? Should I be grateful? And maybe you look at other people's lives and they look pretty miserable from the outside, and yet they're marvelously happy. I remember being in India and seeing people who lived in conditions far worse than I've ever lived, and yet their happiness just radiated. It shone out of their eyes. Their smiles just went on forever and ever. They were so grateful, so appreciative of everything. And it's gratefulness that makes us happy. Gratefulness that makes us happy. Gratefulness happens when we experience something that's valuable to us. When we recognize that something has been given to us, freely given to us. When we recognize all the gifts. When we open our eyes and see this, then we can live gratefully. We become more appreciative. And this is really mindfulness, right? By becoming aware of every moment is a given moment. Every moment is a gift. Each moment is an experience of presence. It's a gift. And the gift within the gift is the opportunity to be present, to be grateful. And even in challenging times, even in difficult times, to learn patience, to learn to create space, to learn what? Think about if you're in a difficult time now, or were in a difficult time recently, to learn what? Tolerance, mercy, grace, love, equanimity, balance, to slow down, to stop, to treat yourself with TLC. But you might say, I'm going through something really difficult. How can I be appreciative when I just lost my job and I'm draining my bank account looking for a better career? And that is a real dilemma. So I offer a perspective of, would you be a better candidate with a heart filled with gratitude or a mind polluted with fear and scarcity? So what might you be grateful and appreciative for? There's a story that I love of a young student who went to his master and said, he was a meditation student, and he went to his master and he said, I have been paying attention to my breath and it is so boring. Don't you have anything better to show me? And the master grabbed the student and dragged him over to the stream and held him underwater for a while. And the young student struggled and struggled and struggled, and finally the master let him up. And the master asked him, boring, huh? So we can start our appreciation and gratitude practice with what is closest to us. An appreciation for the breath. Breathing in and breathing out. And yes, we pay attention to the in and out, but it happens without us paying attention. Appreciation for the breath. Appreciation for our hearts beating. Appreciation for the sky, for the trees, for the leaves, for the earth, for the ears that hear, the eyes that see, the hands that touch. Gratitude and appreciation that raise our energetic vibration to the highest vibrations of joy, peace, and love. And because life is so precious, why not rest in gratitude and happiness? Another story, the Buddha was speaking to a group of monks. He said, monks, suppose that this great earth were totally covered with water, and a man were to toss a yoke with a single hole into the water. A wind from the west would push it east, a wind from the east would push it west, a wind from the north would push it south, a wind from the south would push it north. And suppose a blind sea turtle were there. It would come to the surface only once every 100 years. Now, what do you suppose the chances would be that a blind turtle coming once to the surface every 100 years would stick his neck into the yoke with a single hole? And the monks answered, it would be very unusual, sir, that a blind turtle coming to the surface once every 100 years would stick his neck into the yoke. And the Buddha replied, and just so, it is very, very rare that one attains the human state. So deep bow for this life. Deep gratitude and appreciation for this life. So if you're not already lying down or seated with your feet on the earth, wiggling your spine into alignment, allowing your eyelids to close if it feels safe, or allowing your gaze to lower if that feels better. This moment, this breath, this life. And focusing on the breath, wherever it is that you find it most easily. The nostrils, the back of your throat, your chest, your belly. And just being with your breath in that place. Letting the breath breathe itself. And imagining a deep bow to your breath. A deep bow to your body that breathes itself without you doing anything. Honoring the inhale. Honoring the exhale. Honoring the natural rhythm of the in and the out. And now bringing your attention to your body and the sensations that are present. Just focus on the pleasant sensations. Just noticing what's here. If it's difficult to focus, beginning with your head and noticing what's pleasant in your head and your face. What's pleasant in your throat and your neck. What feels comfortable and relaxed in your shoulders, in the back of your body. What feels at ease and comfortable in your arms, your hands, and your fingers. Noticing the front of your body. What feels pleasant. Noticing your hips, your buttocks, your legs, your feet. And imagining a deep bow to the pleasant sensations into your body. Honoring, appreciating, giving gratitude to your body and all the comfortable, pleasant sensations. And now allowing the unpleasant sensations to arise. And seeing if you can just be with these sensations. Breathing in and allowing, and just giving them some space without fighting or resisting. Again, just scanning your body and being with what is uncomfortable, uneasy in your head, your shoulders, your neck, your chest, and the back of your body, your arms, hands, fingers. Your belly, your hips, your buttocks, your legs, your knees, your feet. Breathing in and allowing, breathing out, creating space. Again, imagining that deep bow to your body and all the sensations that arise, including the unpleasant sensations. And now tapping into the neutral sensations of the body, those sensations that are neither pleasant or unpleasant, the neutral. Allowing the neutral sensations of the body to be in the forefront. Again, scanning your body, face, head, throat, neck, shoulders, chest, back of the body, arms, hands, fingers, belly, buttocks, legs, knees, feet, toes. Breathing in and imagining a deep bow, honoring, appreciating, having gratitude for all the sensations of the body the neutral sensations. And now noticing what emotions are present. What's here? Not to push away, not to resist, not to judge, to be with. To be with and honor all feelings and emotions. All the emotions are valid, to be felt all the way through and released. Naming them, sensing them, feeling them, releasing them. And bowing deeply to all the emotions. Thank you. Now bringing your awareness to your thoughts. Noticing what's arising in your mind. Remembering you don't have to believe all your thoughts to honor your mind for doing its job. And its job is to secrete thoughts, just like your heart pumps blood. And through our practice, we retrain our minds to be positive and neutral, since it has a negative bias when we're born. So honoring our minds and honoring all the thoughts with a deep bow. and sensing your body, your heart, your mind, and all that is within. You might place a hand on your belly, a hand on your heart. Honoring all that is within without resisting, accepting, appreciating, loving. This moment right here, this breath right here. This life right here. This precious life. Deep bow. So this is the time that I normally announce what's next. So I ask you, what will you do next? How will you continue your practice? I hope you will continue in gratitude and appreciation, in joy and peace, living in the higher vibrations, helping to raise the energy in your life and in your community so we can raise the vibrations and the frequencies in our communities and on this planet. There is the channel that I was mentioning at the beginning, if you missed it, the YouTube channel called Research Triangle Park Headquarters, where all of these sessions can be revisited, as well as the RTPfit yoga sessions and all of the offerings here at the Frontier RTP. It's been a blessing in my life to have been with you for this series. Deep bow. And if you have any questions, thank you for being here.
Even I want to thank RTP Meditation for RTP Frontier, excuse me, for offering this meditation series, and also express my gratitude to you for sharing your practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Anne. I'm so sorry that this is over. I just, it's been a
I
long
agree with
series.
Anne. I come into agreement with Anne. Yes. Blessings to you, Haven.
Thank you, Rosalind. It's been a pleasure knowing you this season, and look forward to our continued relationship, friendship. Thank you all for being here.
Have a good day, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Carrie. Thank you, Triangle Artworks.
Thank you.
Be well.